Welcome everyone to today's explainer. If you really want that athletic, aesthetic physique, but you absolutely dread the idea of a crowded, sweaty gym, well, you are definitely in the right place. Today we're diving into a complete 30-day roadmap for building serious muscle using absolutely nothing but your own body weight. Let's get right into it. So, let's just address the elephant in the room right off the bat, shall we? Do you really think you need a fancy gym, heavy dumbbells, or some massive budget to look athletic? Okay, let's really think about this. The reality is, all you actually need is a little bit of space, a heavy dose of dedication, and, well, yourself. We're going to break down exactly how you can ditch those crazy expensive memberships and still build that dream physique. Here is exactly how we're going to break this all down today. First, we'll cover why calisthenics actually beats the gym. Then, we're busting some common fitness myths. After that, we'll walk through Phase 1, building the foundation, Phase 2, unlocking real strength, and Phase 3, the ultimate transformation. Finally, we'll wrap up with the essential rules for your success. All right, let's jump straight into Section 1, why calisthenics beats the gym. Listen, if you're a busy professional, a student, or just someone who travels a ton, bodyweight training is basically the ultimate life hack. The benefits are just huge. First off, it's incredibly cost-effective. You can totally say goodbye to those expensive memberships. Plus, instead of building robotic, machine-built muscles, you're building functional strength. We're talking real-life utility here, like effortlessly lifting heavy luggage or having incredible balance. You also develop a naturally attractive V-shape from simultaneous muscle growth and fat loss. And honestly, because you're using your natural body mechanics, your risk of getting injured is way, way lower than pushing max weight on a machine. And get this, 80% of this entire full-body routine requires literally zero equipment, nothing. You just need a solid floor. That remaining 20%, it's just a simple pull-up bar. So whether you're at a local park, out on a terrace, or just hanging out in your bedroom, you already have everything you need to start right this second. Moving right along to Section 2, busting common fitness myths. Okay. Before we can build a house, we've got to clear the land, right? And that means destroying the complete nonsense you've probably heard from well-meaning friends who insist you have to lift heavy iron to see results. Let's tackle the big ones. First, the idea that calisthenics stunts your height? Utter nonsense. Your height is based strictly on genetics and nutrition. If stretching your spine during a pull-up stunted growth, gymnasts wouldn't even exist. And the second myth, that bodyweight training is only for skinny people. Not true at all. Calisthenics scales to your specific body shape. If you're carrying a bit of extra weight, you simply start with assisted variations. It truly is for everybody. And to bust the final myth, that you need a traditional gym to grow, we have to talk about one absolutely crucial concept, progressive overload. This is simply the process of gradually increasing the resistance, complexity, or number of reps in your routine. Here's the secret. Your muscles do not care if the resistance comes from a cold iron dumbbell or your own body weight. They really don't. They only respond to the challenge. As long as you gradually increase the difficulty, like moving from a regular push-up to a diamond push-up, your muscles will absolutely grow. Let's zoom out a second and look at our 30-day timeline. Keeping with our house analogy, days 1 through 10 are all about laying a rock-solid foundation. Days 11 to 20 are when we build the structure and unlock real strength. And finally, days 21 to 30 are the finishing touches, which is where the incredible aesthetic transformation really comes together. No overthinking required, you just follow the steps. Which brings us to Section 3, Phase 1, building the foundation. Now, a lot of people watch some crazy muscle-up video online and try to jump straight into those cool skills, right? And then they end up quitting 2 days later with aching joints. We can't do that. You have to build the base first. So here's your golden rule, and I want you to drill this into your mind. Form is always more important than reps. 5 perfectly clean push-ups will always beat 20 garbage push-ups. Flawless technique is what prevents injuries and drives your long-term success. Don't chase the numbers, chase perfect form. So, for your first 10 days, here's your game plan. We're doing 3 sets of everything. You'll aim for 8 to 12 reps of incline or regular push-ups to target your chest and triceps. Then 4 to 6 reps of assisted or negative pull-ups to really wake up your back and fix your posture. Throw in 12 to 15 bodyweight squats for your leg foundation and finish up with some core work. A 20 to 40-second plank plus 8 to 10 reps per side of dead bugs. It might sound a bit basic, but trust me, this builds the undeniable, raw strength you're going to need for what's coming next.
All right, the foundation is set. Let's move to Section 4, Phase 2, unlocking real strength.
Now we start turning up the heat. The exercises evolve here to trigger some highly visible physical changes. Again, we are doing 3 sets across the board. We're mixing 8 to 12 regular and diamond push-ups, plus 10 to 12 bench dips to really make those triceps pop. For the back, 5 to 8 pull-ups or chin-ups, and 8 to 10 inverted rows to start building that wide V shape. For the lower body, 10 reverse lunges per leg and 8 to 12 hanging knee raises to zero in on that stubborn lower belly area. You are definitely going to feel the burn in this phase for sure, but the progress is going to be incredible.
And now for the really fun part, Section 5, Phase 3, the ultimate transformation.
This is the final phase, days 21 to 30, where the magic happens and we push for absolute peak strength. 3 sets again. We're doing 6 to 10 reps of diamond and archer push-ups to build serious, localized chest and shoulder power. Then, 6 to 10 pike push-ups, which practically blow up your shoulders to prep you for handstands. Add in 6 to 8 chin-ups and 8 to 12 hanging leg raises. And for the grand finale, box pistol squats, 5 to 8 per leg for intense balance, and a brutal 10 to 40 second hold of L-sits and wall handstands. This is what pushes you past average and gives you that elite gymnast-style finish. By this point, your body is officially a machine.
Finally, we have Section 6, Essential Rules for Success.
Remember that house analogy? The workouts we just went through are the bricks, but your lifestyle choices are the mortar holding the whole thing together. 7 to 8 hours of sleep is absolutely non-negotiable. That's literally when your muscles repair and grow. You go hard for 6 days, but you absolutely must take 1 day completely off. Overtraining just stops your progress cold. You also need a clean, protein-rich diet. Think lentils, paneer, chicken, or eggs. And please, drink plenty of water. Without high daily hydration, your physical performance drops like a rock. If you ignore these rules, you're just spinning your wheels.
So the blueprint is right in your hands. You know the phases, you know the myths are completely busted, and you know the rules of the game. The only question left is, are you going to keep scrolling, looking for some magic shortcut, or are you ready to stop making excuses and start day 1? Make today your day 1. Stay consistent, and you'll be amazed at what your body can actually do when you stop relying on machines. Thanks so much for tuning into this explainer. Now, go get to work.